Hello learners, hope you all are doing good. This is the fourth video for Oracle AI Vector Search Professional course. So we have already created three solution video and this will be the fourth video and final video for this course. So we already discussed that this Oracle AI Vector Search Professional course certification is free till 15th May 2025. So basically, if you want to get certified with Oracle AI Vector Search in free of cost, then you can register and give the exam. So in this video, we already talked uh, about the registration process, and these are the solution of all the questions with the explanation. So you can go through these questions and understand the explanation and then attempt for the exam. So this will help you to pass the exam with good score. Also in this course you will have 50 questions and you need to get at least 68% to pass this exam, and it will be have 90 minutes course and it will be a monitored exam. So once you complete your course, so it's a 8-hour course. Once you complete, you can go here, register now, click on this register now, and then schedule it for a specific day. Just a tip that you should always schedule the examination beforehand, because in the last month it will be very tough to get a slot for exam. So it is recommended to get your exam done as soon as possible you can do. So in this video I have covered around 48 questions. Now today I will cover 15 more questions, so total around 64 questions you will have. Out of these 64 questions, most probably all of the questions are from our video only. So once you complete the course, schedule your exam and just go through these questions. So I have provided a brief explanation for each question. I will try to explain. If you have any doubt for any question, you can drop any comment in our comment section and I will try to get back to you guys. I will just request to please like, subscribe, comment and share it with your colleagues or your friends who are in IT and who love to get certified in these certificates. So let's start. So first question for today is, which is a characteristic of an approximate similarity search in Oracle Database 23 AI? So this question we already covered, uh, and the correct answer was the trade-off accuracy for faster performance, right? So let's better to highlight. Okay, let me do the highlight part. Okay, so this one will be look cool. So why trade-off accuracy for faster performance? So basically, Oracle database 23C, in this database, basically it trades off the accuracy for faster performance. It means that while it may not always guarantee 100% of accuracy, but it significantly improves search speed, especially useful for larger data sets. So this is the correct option. Now let's move to the uh, next question. You are tasked you are asked to fetch the top 5 vectors nearest to a query vector, but only for a specific category of document. Which query structure should we use union all with the vector operation, uh, perform the similarity search without a where clause, apply relational filter and similarity search in the query, use vector index hint or nowhere clause. So I think the correct option is this one, apply relational filter and similarity search in the query. So basically when you want to fetch the top 5 vectors nearest to a query vector for a specific category of a document, then we should apply relational filters and similarity search in the query. Basically, this approach allows us to filter the dataset based on the specific category before performing the similarity search, ensuring that the search is efficient and relevant to the category of the interest. So that's why I think the third option is correct, and we should move on to the next question. So let's move on. What is the primary function of an embedding model in the context of vector search? So we have these four options, and out of these, I think the third option is appropriate because see, in the third option, it's written that to transfer the text or the data into numeric vector representation, right? So basically, it allows the data to be used in the various machine learning and similarity search operations. So that's why this is appropriate answer for this question. What is the significance of using local on-X model for the embedding within the database? So the first option is support for legacy SQL Plus client, improve the accuracy compared to external model, reduce the embedding dimension for faster processing, enhance security because data remains within the database. But I think the fourth one is the correct one because the significance of using local ONX a model for embedding within the database is enhanced security because data remains within the database and it ensures that the sensitive data does not need to be transferred outside the database environment. Therefore, I think reducing potential security risk, the fourth option is the correct option for us. So I will go with this fourth option. Okay. If you have any doubt, you can drop your concerns and queries in the comment section and I will try to resolve it. Okay. Which of the following action will result in an error when using vector dimension count in Oracle database 23 AI? So let's start reading this solutions and actually options. What are the options we have? So we have this providing a vector with a dimensionality that exceeds the specified dimension count. Okay, next option is uh, using a vector with a data type that is not supported by the function. This looks wrong. Providing a vector with duplicate value for its component. This is also not appropriate. Calling the function on a vector that has been created with two vector. No. See, basically vector dimension count will throw an error like ORA 51803 if the vector actual dimension count does not match and match the dimension of count specified in the function of the call. This error is not triggered by other factors like data type or duplicate value or the vector creation method. So the first option, providing uh, a vector with a dimension that exceeds the specific dimension count will be correct option. An application that needs to fetch the top three matching sentence from a data set of book while having a balance between speed and accuracy. Which query structure should use? So similar question we have used earlier also. So in this case we can use multi-vector similarity search with the approximate fetching and target accuracy. So multi-vector similarity search help us in this case. Basically, it searches with approximate fetching that is real for searching through large data set efficiently, and it also allows for quick retrieval of relevant results by leveraging approximation rather than exact calculation, which can be computationally expensive. So to fetch the top three matching sentences from a dataset of books while balancing the speed and accuracy, we should use multi-vector similarity search with approximate fetching and target accuracy, and it leverages the multiple vector and approximation to efficiently retrieve relevant result, making it ideal for handling large dataset. So that's why the third option is correct. Now let's move to the another question. So you are asked with of finding the closest matching sentence across book where each book has multiple paragraphs and sentences, which SQL structure should you use? So since we have multiple multiple paragraphs and sentences, which SQL structure should be used? So in this case, we can use group by with the vector operation. Why I think? Because this structure allows us to group the sentences by their respective book, and then we can perform vector operation to find the closest matches within each group. So that's why I think the third option is correct. What is the primary difference between HNSW and IVF vector indexes in Oracle Database 23 AI? So basically, OHNSW uses as in-memory neighbor graph for faster approximate searches, whereas IVF uses the buffer cache with partitions. So third option is the correct option. So I will go with the third option. And the correct reasoning behind this is like, as you know, in the last video I explained what is the full form of HNSW. So it basically stands for hierarchical navigable small world. This indexing method uses an in-memory neighbor graph which organizes data into multiple levels to accelerate approximate nearest neighbor, which is basically NN search. And the primary advantage of this HNSW is its high speed and effectiveness in large Excel vector searches. And whereas IVF, which is inverted file, IVF indexing organizes data into partitions, or you can say cells, and use the buffer cache to manage these partitions. Basically it is more of a traditional indexing method which works by approximating search results based on the predefined cluster or partitions. That's why I think third option is the correct option. I hope you understand the reasoning also and explanation which I am giving, because it's important to understand the explanations also. If you get some other question, you will able to understand what I have explained here, and you can use this learning there to give some answer. Okay, now let's move to other question, which is a database administrator want to change the vector memory size parameter for a pluggable database PDV in Oracle Database 23A. Which SQL command is correct? So firstly, you need to understand like what we want to achieve. So basically, if you see, we need 1 GB scope, right? So we can select the instance, like I think the third option, which is like no, this is SGA, that is not correct. I think this option is okay. I'm a bit confused here in this and this. So I think the correct option is SGA. Okay, so I will go with this. Why? Because um like you need to have this option, basically 1 GB. Let me read this. Okay, so okay, and whether we can go with this one? No. So I think the first option is correct one. Okay, I will not go with this one. I will just go with the first option, looks appropriate. Okay, so I will go with this one. So basically, this command sets the vector memory size to 1 GB and applies the change to both the current instance and the server parameter file. Basically, this will not set the current instance. That's why this is wrong. And with this command, it will basically change the both the instance, like current instance and the server parameter file. Okay. Now let's move to the another question. Which vector index available in the Oracle database 23 AI is known for its speed and accuracy, making it preferred choice for vector search? So we all know that for speed and accuracy, it's always HNSW index, right? Which is hierarchical navigable small world. So why it's correct answer? I explained earlier also. Basically, it is designed to provide the fast approximate searches by using an memory neighbor graph, making it preferred choice for the vector search operation. Okay. Now let's move to the another question. So the correct option for this is this one. What is the purpose of vector pool in the Oracle database 23 AI? So basically it stored the HNSW vector indexes and IVF index metadata. So correct option is second. What is the default distance metric used by the vector distance function if none is specified? So if it is not specified, then you can go with Euclidean. These questions are directly from the course itself. If you will go through it, you will understand. These are the easiest questions which they are asking. So basically, if no distance matrix is explicitly specified, when using the vector distance function, the default metric is usually Euclidean distance, and it is the most common default distance metric calculating the straight line distance between 2 points in a vector space. So that's why the correct answer is Euclidean distance. Now let's move to the another question, which is in Oracle 23 AI, which SQL function calculates the distance between two vectors using the Euclidean matrix? So it's L2 distance. This question is also from that course only. So basically L2 distance refers to the Euclidean distance, which is the default and most common method for calculating the distance between two vectors in high dimensional space. It is also known as L2 norms or Euclidean norms. Okay, and L2 distance compute the straight line distance between 2 points in Euclidean space, which is exactly what is needed when calculating the Euclidean distance. So hope you understand the explanation. Also these questions are very easy and directly asked from the course exercise, so you can go there and just revise it. Okay. What is the key advantage of using Golden Gate 23 AI for managing and distributing vector data for AI appliances? So basically, Golden Gate 23 AI is a powerful tool for real-time data replication and synchronization across different environments, making it an excellent choice for managing and distributing vector data for AI application. One of its key advantage is the ability to perform real-time updates across locations, ensuring that vector data which can be used spread across various systems or geographies remains synchronized and up to date. This is critical for AI application that requires timely and accurate data, especially when working with a vector based information. So that's why I think the correct option for this one is real time vector data updates across location. Okay, now let's move to the another question, which is second last question. What happens when you attempt to insert a vector with an incorrect number of dimension into a vector column with a defined number of dimension? Basically, I already discussed this question in the last video. Here I already told the explanation also. The correct answer will be the fourth one. The insert operation fails. Why it fails and why it's thrown message is like in Oracle database, when we attempt to insert a vector with incorrect number of dimension into a vector column that has defined number of dimension, the database ensures the data integrity. So the critical point here is it ensures the data integrity by rejecting the operation, and basically it will throw an error because the vector does not match the expected size, which would lead to inconsistency in the data representation. That's why the fourth option is the correct option. Okay, now let's move to uh, last question of the day. What happens when you attempt to insert a vector with an incorrect number of dimension into a vector column with a defined number of dimension? So this is same question. Let me remove this, it's just repeated. Okay, so that was the last question only. uh, so that's all for this video. These are the around 14 questions which we covered in this video. You can go through total question around 63, and in exam you will have only 50 questions. So these the all uh, around 63 questions which I discussed are very important, and you will get all the questions from this question which I discussed here. If you have any doubt, any concern, you can reach out to our email, or you can drop a comment. I just request everyone to subscribe our channel, like, share and comment, and share it with your colleagues. It's a great opportunity to learn something new and get certified at free of cost. So thank you guys, and happy learning.